All right, we're on episode number 3 of our Women of Hockey Week here in the Desert Southwest. We're visiting with a real hockey mom. We got Lorry Mathews with us today. Lorry, welcome in.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. I know we're here at AZ Ice Peoria, and the life of a hockey mom is truly special, right? I mean, it's got its ups and it's got its downs, but all in all, it's kind of a good title to have.
It is a good title to have. Some days it's frustrating, but other days it's more rewarding.
Well, one of the reasons I wanted you to be on the show this week was that this season, actually, because we do this annually, is that you have a pretty special son that's been playing for a long time by the name of Hunter, right?
Yes.
So give us a little background first about being a hockey mom to Hunter and what it's been like and when he got started.
He got started skating when he was 18 months old because he saw a Shane Doan commercial at 16 months old. But he fell in love with the goalie, not
right.
Shane Doan. Sorry, Shane. But, as the years went on, he's a part-time goalie and loves playing and scoring goals on the goalies. So, but he's actually been playing hockey since he was 2.
So as a hockey mom living in the Desert Southwest, tell us a little bit about how you get a 2-year-old started and how they go in the game from that point.
He started because he wanted to.
Right.
I was always a firm believer you pick your sport. Mm-hmm. Your parents shouldn't pick your sport. So if they want to skate and they want to play, I say take them to your local rink and just figure it out from there and navigate that rink. And then I've navigated so much to where he's played at every rink in the valley and still does.
and as it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit older, those rinks become not only here, and I know you guys have experienced some places away
Yes.
from Arizona as well already, right?
Yes, Hunter has gone to two hockey camps that are out of country. He's been to the Brandon Wheat Kings out of Brandon, Manitoba, and he's been to Marian Gavrik's out of Slovakia when he was 5.
Wow, that's an experience.
Yes.
So talk about life as a hockey mom. Tell us what a typical day would be like for a hockey mom that's got a youngster that's active as he is.
Well, Monday through Friday, if you have a job, you're up early, you go to work, and then you make your way to the hockey rink, whether I'm picking him up from school and racing, if Travis is picking him up from school and racing, but we're all racing to the rink and trying to get him dressed and on the ice on time. And Saturdays, it's if he's not on the ice, he's playing roller, or he's playing roller and ice all on Saturdays.
So have you seen other sports where kids have gotten this into it? Like, I mean, I talk to a lot of hockey people and they go, kids love it so much that they just don't want to stop at any level.
My son doesn't want to stop. I mean, I'm sure there's kids that do eventually. My nephew, he was huge in football and that's all he ever played. So we thought Hunter was going to follow his path, and nope, he picked hockey, and here we are, 6 rinks a week and, 6 days a week. And
it's year-round now, right?
It's
hockey's not a seasonal sport anymore, is it?
No, he doesn't want to do anything else. The only other sport he'll do is roller hockey.
Very nice. And, I know he's been to some camps. He just came back from one, a pretty special one in California, didn't you?
He did. He did the CCM skills camp and yelled from the ice how I need to buy those $300 skates. Thank you, CCM.
Only $300? You're getting by cheap.
I know, because he's only a size 1.
And I know, like you said earlier, he also likes to play goalie, and that becomes a very expensive sport for a parent, doesn't it?
It does become expensive. The pads are not cheap.
So let's talk a little bit about you and how you got interested in hockey. You told me off camera that it's kind of an interesting story, but you weren't really a hockey fan, were you?
No, I mean, I went to hockey games, but I couldn't tell you who teams were, who the players were. I went with friends. I really went to drink beer because that's all I knew to do. Right? And then my husband and I went when we were pregnant with Hunter because it was just a hockey game and we thought we would go. And yeah, this turned into a full-blown sport that I never ever dreamed that I thought my child would play.
Well, we'll take a quick break. We're going to come back and we'll talk a little bit more in depth about life as a hockey mom and the dedication that it takes to continue it on.
All right.
All right, we're back for another segment with Lorry Mathews, our super hockey mom that we got on this week for Women of Hockey Week. So, Lorry, tell me a little bit about what you're seeing in the leagues in the Desert Southwest with Hunter, progressing up the ranks right now, and What have you seen over the years that he's been playing as far as the development of hockey here?
I've seen it grow tremendous since he was 2. We started off in Gilbert and it was small. Now Gilbert has so many kids that it's hard for them to even put all the kids on house league teams. The talent in the Valley is just unreal. The kids are phenomenal. The coaching's phenomenal in the Valley. And I attest it to the kids who actually play and all the parents who post the videos and Matt Schott. So I think we're on the map for hockey, which is a good thing.
And I know you carry a namesake with Mathews as being one of the stars of the Arizona, and no relation, right?
No, no relation. He's 2
But
T's.
Nice, right?
Yes, it would be nice, but he's 2 T's, and as Hunter will tell everybody, I'm 1 T, and I'm the next NHL Mathews.
Very nice. So let's count the years. How many years does he have until he's draft eligible?
I think it's 2026.
NHL teams, keep your eyes open, right? So I know he likes playing goaltender, but he's skating a lot too, which is important to develop all the different phases of it.
Yes.
Do you think there's an area he's going to want to settle into?
I think it's going to be player.
Yeah.
It used to be when you would ask him what he liked better, he would say both. Now he'll hint and he'll be like player. But if any team ever needs a goaltender, he is the first one to say, I'll throw my pads on. So
one of the other things I know that he's been very active in is he's been at behind the mask goalie camp as a shooter for the most part, right?
Yes, that breaks Randy's heart because he started off as Randy's student
right?
and became his shooter.
Well, that's not all bad, although I know Randy would love to see more goaltenders being the goaltender himself. So.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about how you guys spend your days in the summertime. I know the leagues continue on and on and on, but what's the plans from here on out until fall when the real, season starts, right?
Well, the season starts, I think, in 3 or 4 weeks. So we're just going to finish up House League over here in AZ Peoria. And during the summers, that's basically all Hunter does is he'll play House League and we'll find different hockey camps. Like this year, we didn't really go out of town. We did a couple out-of-state tournaments with tournament teams. We went to California for Easter with the Junior Sun Devils team, with Cayman's team. And then our little Bobcat team went as H2 at Memorial Day to Anaheim. So it's just however the summer rolls. But if he's not doing that, we're on rollerblades, and he plays for the Nighthawks.
So when we talk about the growth of hockey in the Desert Southwest, we talk about the youth level, obviously, but did you think when he was first started to play that you were going to see an NCAA team at ASU?
No, I did not think I'd see an NCAA team at ASU, which is phenomenal. That's great for hockey in the Valley because a lot of kids follow ASU. Nothing against the Wildcats, but it seems like everybody loves ASU.
Right. Well, and being able to play in the NCAA Division I level brings a lot of talent down here, right?
It does. We've met a couple moms in the stands whose kids played for ASU, and they would tell us like their stories and stuff. So it's kind of cool.
And of course, Coyotes being here for now over 20 years, it's been kind of the mainstay. I know they've had their ups and downs here and there, but for the most part, professional hockey is professional hockey, right? No matter where you play it at.
Exactly. I mean, once you get to that level, it's you know what? It's your job, but it's also your passion.
So tell me a little bit about the Bobcats garb that you have on. For those that don't know, tell us about Bobcats hockey here in the desert.
Arizona Bobcats is a great organization. Let me say, all the organizations are great. It's just whatever fits your family.
Right.
But Hunter really loves the Bobcats. He loves Ron Filion. His coaches this year, he's had his private coaches for years.
Right.
And he finally gets them as his head coaches, Jeff Alexander and Dylan Schaefer. So he is so excited for it to start here in August.
Well, Lori, let's take another quick break. We'll come right back and wrap things up on this edition of Women of Hockey here in the Desert Southwest.
Okay.
All right, we're back with the final segment with Lorry Mathews, our super hockey mom. What would the world be like of hockey if we didn't have hockey moms, right?
Right? It would be boring because you need us crazy hockey moms.
No, we saw Hunter just before you and I started this interview, and he's getting to go on that. She's on the ice right now, but he was saying, Mom likes to yell in the crowd. So is that something that a hockey mom is just, you kind of have to do?
Never. Yes. We can't help it.
You know, I've seen all kinds of other sports, and I'll tell you firsthand, I don't think I've ever seen anybody as into the game as a hockey mom. I don't know what it is. Is it the up and down the ice, or what does it?
I don't know, but I swear I am normal till I walk in these doors. And then he puts his gear on and steps on the ice, and we all become psycho. I don't know what it is.
Is it worse when he has the goalie pads on?
Oh,
no?
I'm a horrible goalie mom, and he will tell you firsthand, I am the worst goalie mom ever. I mean, I have a story that I'm not even proud of. I was so mad at him one day in net at a jamboree,
right,
that I was yelling at him through the crack of the Zamboni door, to the point of where he turned around and told me to shut up. And everybody in the stands heard it, and I was like, okay, that's my cue that I need to pipe down the crazy.
It is crazy though, right? I mean, yeah. I'm a hockey dad that my kids are done playing now, but I can remember those days when I was on,
right.
And one of my sons played goalie for a little while. When I was out there, I'd be on the bench as a coach, and I would just about losing it. So I've never seen a sport like it, but I think that's the passion that makes the game so fun, right?
Right. And I think as parents forget they are kids.
Right.
They are littles, they're kids, they're going to mess up. But I think sometimes we sit there and go, do you know how much money I just paid for goalie lessons? Why did that puck go by you? Right. My God, Tekka didn't do his job, or the coaches. It's like, why did you not skate the puck or pass it? Oh my God, my privates coach ain't doing their job. And we forget that one, they're kids, and two, we're not on the ice, and what we see from the stands is not what they see on the ice.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the development. He started at 16 months. He's how old now?
9.
9. So tell me what you've seen in the development of him. What kind of things has he done that's impressed you?
He's become a leader being in this team sport. And,
yeah.
He's grown a lot, and because he's always skated with the older kids, he's not your typical 9-year-old. And when he does act 9, I'm like, what's your problem? But the development-wise skating, I mean, skating is skating. If you're on the ice all the time, your development's going to go quicker. But it's just how he's grown up and how humble he is, and how he just, he tries to help the littles, and it's a good sport.
So have you noticed different things, in the teamwork part of it? Has he become a different person off the ice too?
Yes. Off the ice, he's a little more fun. On the ice, he's actually serious. And it's like, dude, you can not be so serious on the ice. He's like, no, this is my job. And I'm like, no, they don't pay you. So it's not your job. At least
not yet, right?
So, but yeah.
That's neat. Lori, I appreciate your time as always. I'm going to give you a chance to shout out to your husband, Travis. I know he does great work for the community as well, and he's a police officer with?
Salt River Police Department.
For how many years?
12 years. He's a sergeant there. So.
And also a military vet, correct?
Military vet too, yes.
We're always proud of our military and our police officers. They do a thankless job, and I know as a wife of a police officer, I'm sure there's many sleepless nights for you as well, right?
Yes.
Lori, I appreciate your time, and good luck to Hunter. Hopefully we're going to see him in the NHL very soon.
Yeah, me too. No, just kidding. I just want him to pass 4th grade.